As you know, the Pirates move on with a loss. This magical season's over.
The team and the fans know a whole lot is at stake here, so we're bringing in live Team 11 coverage from Pittsburgh and St. Louis, starting with sports director Albie Oxenreider. Albie.
Peggy and David, this is the deciding game of this series, and it all comes down to two pitchers. Rookie Garrett Cole for the Pirates against the Cardinals ace, Adam Wainwright. That's right, and a live look inside Busch Stadium where it will all take place. Those pitchers will be on the mound tonight, many expecting a pitcher's duel, and whichever pitcher has the better command tonight will likely lead their team to the National League Championship Series, the next round of the playoffs. Both pitch very well, leading their team to a win in St. Louis in these playoffs. Garrett Cole pitched in Game 2. He pitched 6 innings, giving up just 2 hits and 1 run while striking out 5 Cardinals. Adam Wainwright, just as effective in the Cardinals Game 1 win. He threw for 7 innings, giving up just 3 hits and 1 run, striking out 9. And if that's not enough, look at this stat. They're 2 of the hottest pitchers in baseball. Since September 7th, both have won their last 5 decisions, including a playoff win for each. One difference, Wainwright has beaten the Pirates twice in that stretch. Well, there will be at least a few Pirates fans at Busch Stadium tonight, including P.J. Falcone, longtime fan, season ticket holder, and he followed the Bucs to St. Louis. He arrived here this morning.
Yeah, we're going to bring home a win. Cole's going to be hot. The fire's going to be hot for Cole tonight.
You think this is the moment the Pirates have been waiting for, even if they have to win it on the road?
I've been waiting for it for a while, so I think they can do it. I'm pretty confident right now.
Clint Hurdle will be taking the podium to talk about tonight's game, and coming up at 5:30, we'll hear what the Pirates manager has to say about this pitching showdown tonight. Garrett Cole against Adam Wainwright. Outside Busch Stadium live, I'm Albie Oxenreider. Back to you.
All right, Albie, what a battle. So exciting. Thank you. Well, biggest Pirates game in decades, really, all set for just after 8 o'clock tonight in St. Louis. Our sports director, Albie Oxenreider, just talked to Clint Hurdle, the Buccos manager, and Albie's live at Busch Stadium. Albie.
Thank you, David. We're only about 2.5 hours away approximately now from first pitch tonight, Cardinals and Pirates. It's Game 5. The winner goes on and the loser goes home inside Busch Stadium at this moment. Well, those pregame routines are underway. Both the Pirates and Cards are going through stretches and batting practice. Pirates manager Clint Hurdle at the podium just a few moments ago talking about the classic pitching matchup. Cards ace Adam Wainwright against Pirates rookie Garrett Cole.
This guy has had a bit of an edge ever since I think he started playing. And he wants something, and when he shows up, he says, you know, basically, I'm not leaving till I get what I came for. And that's kind of what we've seen play out so far this season with him. You know, more so on the road. At home, he's been competitive. On the road, he's been very, very good.
No, there's nothing. Well, as you can see, we have cameras everywhere around St. Louis, inside Busch Stadium and outside here as well, as the fans start to file in for Game 5. Make sure you follow me on Twitter during the game at AlbieOx for updates. You can also go to our website, WPXI.com, and ahead at 6 o'clock, we're going to tell you what one Pirate is saying on Twitter and whether or not the Bucs are feeling the pressure as they go into this elimination game. Live outside Busch Stadium, I'm Albie Oxenreider. Back to you.
This is a big game for all of Pittsburgh.
And we are in the final moments of preparation for tonight's deciding Game 5. Are you nervous?
I am.
I am too. What about the players? I'm sure they are as well. Sports director Albie Oxenreider live in St. Louis. Albie.
Peggy and David, 2 hours to game time. This is exactly when the players will be feeling those butterflies as they start to realize the enormity of the situation that they're going to be in tonight. It's an elimination game. Do or die, must win. That's why this game is so tense for the players and some of the young players. And we'll talk about how they're handling that. A live picture inside Busch Stadium. Once again, the pregame routine underway. Batting practice at this hour, 2 hours from first pitch. The team has mostly been quiet on social media, but we found this tweet from Pirates closer Jason Grilli. Ready for Game 5. Are you? Blood boiling, adrenaline flowing already. Hashtag we are ready. Clint Hurdle talked a short time ago about the team's attitude going into this elimination game.
They're playing the game. The dugout chatter's there. The same nuances that we've gone through the season. There's laughter, there's fun, and that's what makes me feel so comfortable about them. Is it hasn't gotten to the point where it's a clenched fist. It hasn't gotten to the point where there's a black cloud. We're just playing, trying to figure it out as we go along.
But for all the anxiety and the nerves that are going on right now, they're also embracing this great situation and making memories that will last a lifetime, to say the least. Coming up in sports, Clint Hurdle with some news on what pitchers will be available to pitch tonight and what pitchers won't. You'll want to hear that in sports. I'm Albie Oxenrider, live outside Busch Stadium. Back to you.
All right, Albie, thank you. Just heard from manager Clint Hurdle. He continues to inspire people with his daily emails and tweets. And today, here's today's he quoted author Og Mandino. Extend to each person, no matter how trivial the contact, all the care and kindness and understanding and love that you can muster, and do it with no thought of any reward. Your life will never be the same.
We are fast approaching the first pitch of a crucial playoff game between the Bucks and the Cards.
It is getting exciting. Nervous time. Albie Oxenrider live at Busch Stadium in St. Louis.
Yes, it's building outside, David and Peggy. The Pirates and Cardinals ready for Game 5. All hands on deck. Well, not all hands. We'll tell you who's available and who's not for the Pirates when we come back in sports.
Welcome back and good evening. I'm Rich Walsh. It's winner take all tonight in St. Louis. Game 5. Either the Pirates or Cardinals will be one step closer to the World Series. It's a big pitching matchup tonight. Rookie sensation Garrett Cole faces off against playoff vet Adam Wainwright, who's held the Bucks to just a .208 average this season. Both pitchers have won their last 5 decisions. But Clint Hurdle is talking about what other pitchers will be available tonight. Albie?
That's right, Rich. The big decision for Clint Hurdle going into this game was choosing Garrett Cole to start Game 5 over A.J. Burnett. And we've learned that A.J. Burnett will not be available to pitch in this game tonight. A live look inside Busch Stadium, counting down the minutes now to game time, about an hour and 45 minutes away. Both teams getting ready, and it turns out one of the men getting ready, if needed, would be Francisco Liriano. Clint Hurdle talked about how Liriano would be used in this game.
We have a pretty good setup with our bullpen, so it's not like I would be looking for Frank to come in and pitch the 7th inning or the 8th inning, just FYI coming out. We're more or less looking at Frank if something would happen for Cole for some unforeseen reason early, or we'd play extended innings.
All right, if the Pirates win this game, the celebration, of course, will begin as they go to the NLCS. They'll head straight to L.A. tonight, and A.J. Burnett would likely be the starter in Game 1 against the L.A. Dodgers. I'm Albie Oxenrider, outside Busch Stadium. We're ready for a big night, Rich.
Thanks, Albie. When the game is over, turn to Channel 11 for complete post-game coverage. We'll be on with all the big highlights and take you inside the Pirates locker room with interviews after the game. Meanwhile, the Steelers are still looking for answers to their 0-4 start. Ryan Clark said earlier in the week, basically, Ben needs to stop getting sacked. This is the quote from Clark on ESPN. So right now, we have kind of toned Ben down in a sense and say, hey, right now, we're not good enough team for you to try to extend plays or for us to take sacks or for us to have turnovers. Ben responded today.
That's the great thing about this country we live in. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. They're allowed to say what they want, and if Ryan feels that way, then that's fine.
He's the reason we have 2 Super Bowl wins and been to 3 since he's been in his career. And so we got to find ways to help him, you know, not feel like he has to do that. And the statement was brought on because he did say in his post-game interview, you got to try not to do too much.
Big week of high school football, and the votes are in for the Skylights live stream game of the week. The winning game, North Hills at Seneca Valley, WPXI.com. And MSA Sports will team up to bring you live coverage of the entire game. Log on this Friday night to check it out. And this week's Eaton Park Player of the Week is Perry's Kevin Griffin. Congratulations. I'm Rich Walsh in Net Sports. Have a great night, and I'll see you later.